Rabbi Schneider, please.
Shalom, my name is yisroel Schneider. I want to continue this pilpul about the Mikdash. I mentioned that the Ramban says that the mitzvah of us to the Mikdash is not on the Kalim, it's only on the Binyan. This is not found in the mitzvah Chav, and Sefer Mitzvahs of the Rambam, as we talks about Vasili Mikdash. But the Hasaga of the Ramban is found in Mitzvah Lamed Gimel, for those who want to look it up. And there the Ramban says that no, the mitzvah to make the menorah and the shulchan, the 7 kevim, is a hechsher mitzvah. It's a hechsher mitzvah for the mitzvahs that you do with them. And I was saying the Rashi holds like that also, since Rashi says that only the kevim have to be always the same with doros, but not the binyan. So Rashi also seems to be learning maybe that the binyan is just like an envelope. It can change, but the kelim, which are made in order to do the mitzvahs, the avodas and the avodas don't change, so the kelim don't change. Now the Ibn Ezra also says, he says, Vasili Mikdash is the binyan, and the chen ta'asu, which seems to be miyutar, the chen ta'asu, the Ibn Ezra says, a peep shot is the kelim. We see the Ibn Ezra splits them into two. And it could be according to maybe it's two separate mitzvahs to make the mikdash and to make the kelim. In any case, we see that Ibn Ezra is also going that the Vasili Mikdash is not going on the kelim; it's only going on the binyan. Okay. Now, the Ramban says that each one of the 7 kelim, it's a hechsher for an avodah, but the oren is not a hechsher. The oren, they didn't do an avodah on the Oren, even though on Yom Kippur they made the hazois, but we know the Oren is not right. The Bayis Sheni, there was no Oren, and still did the hazois, and Noivin Givain, the Chayra, maybe they also did the hazois in Yom Kippur. I think I saw Moshe Moshe talks about this somewhere. And in any case, the Oren has no avodah. So the Ramban says that it's a mitzvah to make the Oren. In other words, if the Oren breaks down, the law of entropy, if the Oren is stolen or whatever, and you still have the luchos, you have to make a new Oren. And the Chayyim would make a bracha, Shekichem Mitzvah, last say Oren. Whereas, like we're saying, Kohen Ramban, you don't make a bracha to make the menorah and the shulchan, the other kelim, because they only have shemitzvah like making tzitzis. Okay, so there's the Yishalmi says that the kelim are ma'akiv. And the Chayr according to Ramban, the pshat is that you can't say it's ma'akiv in the binyan, because according to Ramban, the kelim is no mitzvah to make the kelim, the mitzvah, the binyan is a separate mitzvah. The Chayr, the pshat in the Yishalmi is that according to Ramban, that you can't, there's no mitzvah to write the menorah if there's no shulchan. The kelim are ma'akiv, each other's mitzvahs. They all have to be in place, and then you can do the mitzvah and shech each one of the kelim. Okay, that seems to be the picture according to the Ramban. The question is, what does the Rambam do? The Rambam says there's only 7 kelim. He doesn't count the Oren, because these are the ikar in the Mikdash, right? According to him, it's one mitzvah. Also the Mikdash, like we said, Estavnis Mishkan is the binyan, Estavnis Kelim is the kelim, and it's all one mitzvah. Also the Mikdash, V'chintatzu L'Doros is the Tavnis, the Tochnit, and that has to be according to the plan. And if somebody's interested in knowing the Nevuchim, Chelek, Aleph, Perek Gimel, the Rambam talks about what the word Tavnis means. Right? Tochnit, there's the Mefush, I think, of Kapach, or maybe in the text itself, uses the word Tochnit. In any case, the question is, what's happening with the Oren? Why isn't the Oren? I mean, according to the Pshat, the Oren is the first kli that's mentioned. The Oren is the Oren, the menorah. It's all in one hamshech. How can we say that the Oren is not part of the mitzvah? So, there's a separate mitzvah to make the Oren, and the kelim, their mitzvah is the avodah. And so the three separate things according to Ramban. The mitzvah to build the building is also Mikdash. The 7 kelim are hechsher for the avodah, and there's a mitzvah to build the Oren if it breaks down. What about the Rambam? So how does it fit together? It seems he learns the pshat in Yerushalmi in Scotland that the kelim are ma'akiv, not like the Rambam that they're ma'akiv devayt. They're not ma'akiv devayt. You can write them in even though there is no shulchan. It's ma'akiv in the mitzvah of the binyan, right? That's according to him, the kelim are part of the mitzvah of the binyan. But we see historically that there was no Oren, and Yishayahu Melech learned out from that. You can be going his Oren, right? He was going his Oren because he saw that that's not part of the mitzvah. The question is why? why isn't it the opposite? It seems to be it's like the main part of the Mishkan. So I have over here two mahalchim. One mahalach is that since the luchos are min hashamayim, and the halach, someone takes out a mess on Shabbos on a bed, he's part of it, because the mess it's to get out to Rosh Hashanah, to Shusarabim, the malacha shen tzicha v'gufa, he's part on the mess, but he's part on to also because the meat is bottled to the mess. The same thing over here. Since the luchos are ma'aseh shamayim, so the Oren is made for the luchos, so it cannot be part of the mitzvah. The Asli Mikdash is what we have to do. we have to make the Mikdash. And Saul has to make the Oren also, Nachon. But once he makes the Oren and he puts in the Luchas, the Oren becomes bottled to the Luchas. And the Luchas are not so much.